In today's video, we are going to learn analytical geometry. This analytical geometry is one of the courses or one of the subjects students do find difficult to understand. If you're a student and you're trying to prepare for your exams and you want to learn analytical geometry very fast, this video is for you. I'm going to simplify it in a way whereby you can be able to assimilate faster and understand. All right, so if you're preparing for your exams or test and you want to quickly learn analytical geometry, that's talking about coordinates, scales, and rotation in 2 dimension, 3 dimension, then this video is for you. Don't forget to like, share to your friends, and subscribe. All right, we have analytical geometry. I've started this topic on analytical geometry started this topic already, so feel free to check my YouTube channel and watch the video where I started with the analytical geometry. All right, without wasting much of our time, let's dive deep into what today's video is talking about. All right, we have a point which is 1,2,3 is rotated 90 degrees around the z-axis. Determine the new coordinates of the point after rotation. Feel free to pause the video and try it yourself if you are familiar with it. But I'm going to solve it. So we have question 1, question 2, question 3. So I'm going to solve all of them. All right, so we have answer here. Well answer. So number one is talking about a point which is point P 1,2,3. So bring out our point. Our point is 1,2,3. Is our point, and they mentioned that is rotated 90 degrees. Angle theta is what 90 degrees is what they are mentioning around the z-axis. Around the z-axis, determine the new coordinate of the point after rotation. So the new coordinate, which is x prime, y prime, and z prime, since it's in 3 dimension here. All right, if you can remember, our formula was given as x bar is equals to x prime rather is equals to x cos theta minus y cos theta, y sin theta rather, sin theta, and y bar is equals to x sin theta minus, plus yes, plus y cos theta, and z bar is equals to ordinary z. All right, so this is the formula we're going to use in order to solve this. So let's move without wasting much of our time. So we have P, which is 1,2,3, and the angle, which is 90, and we know that this is x, this is y, and this is z. So we can just substitute it into this. So we can say that our x bar is equals to, what's my x? X is 1. We have 1 cos the angle, which is 90, negative y, which is 2 sine 90. This is equals to what? Sine 90. If you press sine 90, what are we going to get? Sorry, cos 90 rather. Cos 90, we're having 0. Cos 90 is 0. So this is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. Minus, then sine 90. Sine 90 times, sine 90 is 1. That's 2 times 1. That's 2 times 1. And minus 0 is negative 2. I seen it? Or negative 2. So next one, we have y prime. Y prime, this is equals to my x, which is 1, and then sine my angle, which is 90, then positive y, which is 2, then cos 90. This is equals to 1 times sine 90, that's like 1 times 1, then plus 2 times this, that's 2 times 0. This is equals to 1 times 1 is 1, plus 2 times 0 here is already 0, so answer here will be 1. And z bar, and that z prime is equals to z, so this is equals to 3 directly here. 3. So my new coordinate this time around of number one, that's the rotation. My new coordinate is going to be what? X prime, y prime, and z prime. That's equals to, what's my x prime? -2. What's my y prime? Is 1. And what's my z? Is 3. Making this my final answer. All right. I believe we understand this part. So let's move to number 2. You can feel free to pause the video and try number 2 yourself also. All right. Number 2. Number 2 says what? Apply a translation of 2 comma 3. They've given us the point already, followed by a rotation of 30 degrees around the origin to the point of 5 comma 1. What is the final coordinate of the point? All right. We can solve this also. Now, if you notice that in this question we have two, which is translation and also rotation. That means applying translation first before rotation. All right. So let's bring out the point first. So our point translation is 3 comma -2. We have 3 comma -2. That's what we have for the translation. This is mentioned here already. So what's the formula for translation? We can say that the formula for translation is x prime is equals to what's my x? We have x here plus the change in x like this plus change in x like this. Then y prime is equals to y plus the change in y. Yeah, this is what we have for translation. All right, this is what we have for translation. Alright, we can see that for translation is equals to x plus changing x and y prime is equals to y plus changing y. And remember, they also mentioned that by rotation of 30 degrees around the origin to the point of 5 comma this. So we have the second point. Second point they mentioned that is 5 comma 1, and that's our second 0.5 comma 1. So what are we going to do? Since apply a translation of 3 comma this, 3 comma this, that means the translation change from this into this. So we can say that this is x prime. This is x prime is equals to, what's my first x, which is this 3, plus my change in x has changed to this, that's 5. That will give me what? 8. 5 plus 3, 3 plus 5 is 8. Then for y prime is equals to -2 plus 1 will give me what? Will give me -1. So the new coordinate will be x prime, y prime is equals to 8 comma -1. So since they mentioned applying a rotation of 3 comma 2 followed by the translation rather followed by rotation of 30 degrees. So we'll find for the translation. Now let's stop for the translation since we've gotten the new coordinate. Hmm? All right, let's proceed further. All right, let's proceed further. So what are we going to do? We can say that for our rotation, which is x prime is equals to x prime is equals to x cos theta minus y sine theta. Then y prime is equals to, that's for 2 dimensions since it's given as 2 dimensions. So y prime is going to be x sine theta. Sorry, yes, it's be cos theta. Okay, yeah, sine theta, yeah, sine theta rather. Sine theta. Then plus y cos theta. All right, so this is the formula we're going to use. So this is going to be x prime is equals to, what's my x? My x becomes this, which is x and y. My x becomes this, which is 8. Then cos at what angle is given? They mentioned 30 degrees here, so 30 degrees we're going to use. We have 30 degrees here. Cos 13 minus y. Y is -1. That negative negative produce positive 1. Then sine what? Sine 30. So this is going to be 8 multiplied by cos 30. What do you have as cos 30? Cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Then positive sin 30 is half. So for solve 2, we cancel this. We have 4 root 3 plus 1 over 2. Alright. 4 root 3 plus 1 over 2 will be the new coordinate, or except you want to still simplify this further. Then we move to this part here. Well, y prime is equals to sorry. So we want to simplify this further. Y prime is equals to, what's my x? My x is 8. My x is 8. We have 8. Then sine what? Sine 30. Then plus y is negative 1. Plus then negative 1. Then cos 30. So this will be 8 times half. Then negative, because here affect negative root 3 over 2. So this should be 4 negative root 3 over 2. Alright, so this will be my answer, which is 4 root 3 plus 1 over 2, and 4 minus root 3, 4 minus root 3 over